So I know I'm a little late on this video, but I'm here to give my post-fight thoughts on the Brian Mendoza versus Tszyu fight that happened last Saturday. Yeah, I've been really busy this week. I've been a little backed up on my topics, man, that I wanted to talk about, man. So I'm also going to talk about the Keyshawn Davis and Naheem. I forgot the kid he had a fight with. I'm gonna touch on that fight on another video, but here we're gonna discuss. I'm gonna talk about how I felt about the fight with Tszyu and Brian Mendoza. A lot of people thought Brian Mendoza was gonna beat him, and I knew that wasn't gonna work. Knew that wasn't gonna happen. I wasn't too sure that Tszyu was gonna knock him out, but I was pretty sure that Tszyu probably was gonna get the win or was gonna beat him up for most of the fight. Brian Mendoza, man, for the most part, he's the same dude that knocked out Sebastian Fundora. Had some really good fights in his career. He's very durable. He was a live dog in the fight, but I learned some things in that fight, man. I learned some things about Tszyu, and I learned some things about Brian Mendoza. What I learned about Brian Mendoza is he got a good chin, bro. Just solid chin. That chin on Brian Mendoza is retarded. He was taking some good shots from Tszyu. It looked like at one point he was gonna get stopped, but he kept coming. He just kept standing. He fought back. So Brian Mendoza, man, like he's gonna be a tough fight for a lot of these dudes at 154, man. Now, one thing I'll say about somebody with a chin: if you got a chin and you always getting touched in your chin, eventually, man, your chin's gonna weaken up. But Brian Mendoza, he hasn't took a lot of damage in his career thus far, so I think he'd be all right for a while at 154. I think he's gonna be kind of tough for a lot of dudes to really beat unless they got some real serious power and they can really outbox him, and they durable themselves, then they'll beat him. But he's strong, bro. He's strong, dude. Very durable, man. And he's a warrior. Gotta respect Brian Mendoza, man. What I learned about Tszyu is he's gotten better, man, in my opinion. He's gotten better from his previous fights. Much more patient. He's very calculated, very poised, man. Which could be dangerous when it comes to, it depends on who you're fighting. I think even though it seems like he's much more calculated and poised, I think it's in a sense, when it comes to a lot of dudes that can box and stuff, that's bad. It could be a bad thing because he waits a little too long to punch sometimes, and he's sitting there, he's there to be hit on. He was getting hit in between shots against Brian Mendoza as well too. Didn't seem like the shots was affecting him much, but I think he did get hurt to the body. I think Brian Mendoza hit him to the body and hurt him, and Tszyu acted like it was a low blow, but it wasn't. Maybe to him he felt like it was a low blow, but the replay showed that it wasn't really a low blow. So Tszyu might be a little suspect to the body. That's something that people could pick up on any future opponents of Tszyu, but he knocked Brian Mendoza down. I think what round was it? The third round. He knocked him down. And right there, a lot of people thought the fight was going to get stopped. Kept going, man. He stood his ground, fought him hard. Tszyu he hits hard, dude. I think Brian Mendoza's eye was bleeding in the second round. You started seeing his eye start closing up. And Tszyu hit. You can tell he hit hard. And he's a counter puncher too. He has an IQ. It can be better, but he has a very good ring IQ. But there's the problem I think with Tszyu is he knows how to cut the ring off good. But it's just the thing is, it look like his patience can get him in trouble when it comes to certain fighters, man. When it comes to like maybe even a Charlo or definitely a Terrence Crawford, that might be his downfall, man. Somebody with with a IQ like a Crawford or something, that'd be a bad matchup for him. But Errol Spence Jr., a fight with Errol Spence, that would be good. That would be a good scrap. That would be, Errol's a pressure fighter. Tszyu is a pressure fighter. So I would love to see how that goes. But if Errol is fooled, then Tszyu spanks him. If Errol Spence just got beat up that day was a fluke, and he come back strong against Bud in the rematch, and he looks like the regular Errol of the past, then he'd give Tim Tszyu a good run. But Tim Tszyu defended his title officially, man. So he's really officially a champion now. He defended his title. And who's next for Tim Tszyu? He called out Charlo. Um, Charlo's been kind of quiet lately. Let's see what happens. He's resting, I guess. He just came off the big ass whooping of his life against Canelo Alvarez. So we'll see what Charlo does next. Will Charlo fight Terrence Crawford, or will he fight Tim Tszyu? Gotta wait and see how this all plays out. 154 about to get real interesting, man. But anyway, let me know what you thought about that fight, man. It's your boy Rebel Light Boxing. I'll catch y'all later on the next one. And I'm out.